At VIP casino table in Las Vegas, Jed McCaleb, a coder and entrepreneur, is near the blackjack table. David Schwartz, a cryptographer, enters the lounge. Arthur Brito reviews code on a tablet, catching their attention. Jed, call me a cab, but keep the seat warm. David, you're McCaleb, right? I've heard of your work. Arthur, I couldn't help overhearing. You two exploring new payment architectures? They gravitate together. Over low lights and cocktail glasses, they begin to talk. Speed, trust, ledgers, and the limitations of existing blockchains. What if money could flow as fast as information? What if consensus could be reached without wasteful mining? The idea flickers to life that night, not amid a boardroom, but amid cards and whispers. From vision to blueprint, 2011 to 2012. After that fateful evening, they convene in quieter settings in Palo Alto coffee shops, co-working lofts, and late-night coding sprints. Their vision, a distributed ledger that doesn't rely on mining, that settles in seconds, that could act as a bridge between any two currencies. They name the project Ripple. The native token they call XRP, or Ripples, a digital asset pre-issued meant to provide liquidity and ease conversions. The trio of engineers, Jed McCaleb, David Schwartz, and Arthur Brito, built the XRP ledger, XRPL, in 2012, aiming to overcome limitations in Bitcoin's architecture. They pre-minted a fixed supply of 100 billion XRP, with a large portion allocated for Ripple/OpenCoin to steward and distribute. OpenCoin, which later becomes Ripple Labs, is formed in 2012 to manage development and partnerships. Prototype after prototype, they test. They invite trusted validators, financial institutions, exchanges, independent nodes to trial cross-currency payments. They monitor latency, double spend risk, consensus forks. They push the protocol through stress tests, thousands of transactions per second. When performance is shaky, they revisit algorithms, refine the consensus, harden the code. This is no overnight success, but slow, iterative engineering. Meanwhile, they launch early developer incentives, open the code base, and seed pilot projects. The idea? Build trust by transparency, not hype. Official launch and early reception 2014 to 2017. In late 2013 into 2014, Ripple XRPL is formally rolled out. They rebrand OpenCoin as Ripple Labs, official rename in 2015 to emphasize enterprise adoption. Ripple pursues partnerships with banks and remittance providers. They pitch the vision. Instead of replacing banks, be the plumbing behind them. Their message resonates especially with U.S. institutions and fintech innovators. Crypto communities, especially in the U.S., respond with cautious enthusiasm. Some early adopters and speculators accumulate XRP. Developers begin building tools on XRPL's built-in decentralized exchange, DEX, and token issuance capabilities. Within a few years, RippleNet, the payments network using XRP as optional liquidity, begins pilot use in cross-border corridors. Their message: fast, cheap, borderless settlement. Ecosystem growth, adoption and challenges 2017 to 2020. As XRP's price surges, especially in 2017, more eyes turn to Ripple. XRP becomes one of the top cryptocurrencies by market cap. Exchanges list it. Wallets support it. The user base grows, largely among U.S. traders and crypto enthusiasts, though interest also spreads globally. Ripple works to expand its ecosystem, tools for developers, integration APIs for banks, liquidity hubs, on-demand liquidity ODL services. They launch initiatives to onboard payment providers in Asia, Latin America, Africa. Yet with growth comes scrutiny. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in December 2020 sues Ripple Labs, claiming that XRP was offered as an unregistered security. The crypto world watches closely. The case could reshape how digital assets are regulated in the U.S. and beyond. Legal battle, vindication, and momentum 2021 to 2025. The legal saga drags on. Price volatility, media storms, community debates, Ripple is in the crosshairs. Yet in July 2023, the court rules partly in Ripple's favor. XRP traded on public exchanges is not a security. but sales to institutional investors may be. The decision gives the industry room to breathe. By 2025, the SEC formally ends its suit, with Ripple paying a fine in August. As regulatory clouds lift, confidence returns, ledger activity increases, whales accumulate XRP. More developers build on XRPL. Ownership, distribution, and holders. As of 2025, the XRP ecosystem shows interesting dynamics. There are over 6.6 million active accounts on the XRP ledger. A large portion of XRP remains held in escrow by Ripple and its reserves. In fact, Ripple controls approximately 42% of the total XRP supply through escrow mechanisms. The top 20 wallet addresses collectively hold more than half of the circulating XRP supply, revealing a high concentration of holdings. Wallets holding over 1 million XRP have reached a record high, around 2,850 wallets at one point. Being considered a whale typically means holding at least 50,637 XRP. Only 663 wallets hold more than 5 million XRP, placing them in an ultra-elite bracket. While the majority of XRP holders lean toward U.S. markets and exchanges, the global footprint is growing. Asia, Europe, Latin America show rising adoption in corridors where cross-border payments matter. The end of the beginning and a cautionary vision. The journey from a chance meeting in a Vegas casino to the establishment of one of crypto's most influential protocols is a testament to vision, risk, and persistence. Ripple's story is still unfolding. It must navigate regulation, adoption friction, competition, and market dynamics. At its heart lies a simple truth. Value is created by trust, by vision, and by utility, not hype alone. To those in this space, whether developer, trader, or skeptic, one principle stands firm. Live with intention. Think before investing. Research before believing, and engage with humility. Because in this era of digital assets, knowledge is your best guard, and due diligence your most valuable asset.